both take the stand, please? Of course, both of you things here. One chair. No. One chair. Share a chair, please, ladies. So we've got. So we've got. Share the chair. Could you take the microphone off the stand, please, and then speak into the microphone? What was your name, ma'am?
Laura.
Laura and
Anna.
Laura and Anna, and the accuser is
Kaylee.
KD or KT?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Kaylee, could you stand up, please? Kaylee, in what way are Laura and Anna corrupting and distracting your children?
I have no children, so there was more other people's children. But if I had children, they would be very distracting and corrupting.
In what manner did they distract and corrupt other people's children?
So, Anna is a teacher.
Yes.
And Laura's distracting me. I'm trying to save for my deposit, and Laura keeps trying to take me on holiday.
Yes.
And Anna is a teacher, and she is corrupting the children of the Isle of Wight.
Excuse me, Judge. This woman is clearly insane. It's Josh.
The accusation appears to be that they are both teachers, which I may remind you is not illegal in any modern sense of the law, apart from being a PE teacher, but we've dealt with that already. I don't think I can maintain a reasonable. If you want to say this any further, I may take.
No, I think that's probably found it.
Yeah, totally found it. Well, listen, I'm sure these ladies have enjoyed their little walk up. I'm sure everybody enjoyed that completely long-winded explanation of the fact that they haven't done anything wrong, they're just teachers. Kaylee, I sentence you to 48 hours of community service, and what you will do during that time is just learning what other people are interested in. Thank you very much indeed. Let's have a look, see. No, that's shit. I'm not doing that. Let's have yes, is Lee. Oh God, it better not be her again. Is Lee Leach here? You have been accused by Dan of making you both miss the train because you wanted tea. The evidence provided in this is a travel mug. Could you please take the stand and bring the travel mug with you as you take the stand? A round of applause for Lee as she makes her way to the stage. Is that a travel mug, or is that just a spin around to the whole room? That appears to be a flask to me. Lee, what do you do for a living? Again?
I'm an employment solicitor.
Employment solicitor. What sort of employment do you solicit?
All the wrong kinds.
All the wrong kinds. Okay, so you are a sex worker client. Solicit employment. Lee, you wanted to tea.
I did.
And Dan, if you could stand up for me, please, again. Dan wanted you to get here on time.
Yes.
What were you having for tea?
No, tea. The drink.
This case has just blown wide open. Not tea as in your tea. Tea as in the liquid tea. You wanted to, instead of being here on time, brew a cup of tea.
I wanted Daniel to brew a cup of tea.
You wanted Daniel him to do the work for you. What is so... We'll get to that. What's so important about a cup of tea that you were willing to be late to an appointment like this?
Just need it to function.
You need it to function. Would you describe yourself as an addict on this or any other substance?
I might have a problem.
A tea problem.
A tea problem.
Okay. Dan, did this frustrate you?
It sure did, yes.
Did it annoy you?
Very much so.
Does Lee often take a long time to leave the house?
Yeah, I'd say more longer than average. Yeah.
Is tea the most often cause, or are there other causes?
Tea and spending time in the bath.
Tea and spending time in the bath. Okay, so we're getting an impression of a real louche motherfucker over there. I had a tea, I spent some time in the bath. Lee, why do you hate being punctual so much?
I just love tea.
You just love tea,
And
and you just wanted a cup of tea before coming here on time.
absolutely.
Okay.
Real problems there.
Yeah, well, I mean, the accusation, you've already admitted to making you late. I suppose the charge is lollygagging.
No, I wasn't late.
Needing tea is a crime. Thank you, Madam, that's my defence.
I will have silence, of course. Dan, you may not put your hand up. Put your hand down, Dan, I've already said. Could the lady who just mounted that defence please rise? Madam, what is your name, please?
Monique.
Monique, could you repeat your defence of Lee?
She wasn't actually late though, because you made comments to the people who were late, and she was sitting next to me on time before you saw me.
Yes, Sony.
Please, swap places, Dan, please. Swap places, nice quick hand. Come on, Peter.
Can you please jog to the stage? Knees up, knees up, knees up.
Jog to the stage. Jog to the stage, Dan.
That's a charge right there.
The crime was not being late, it was missing the train. And if I may add some further context, whilst I was making the tea, came sprinting down the stairs saying, "Oh, we're going to be late!" And like it was my fault we're going to be late when she's asked for tea. I was ready on time. She wanted to get to this gig. I was there ready. She's asked for tea and then shot upstairs, come downstairs and shouting at me that we're going to be late now.
What happens if we get
Dan. And this is important. Why do you think Lee is putting off things like this?
I'm lost.
Be more fun.
Dan, you're accused of blaming all of your problems on your partner. You knew when you got into a relationship that she wasn't the best timekeeper. You accepted that as part of it, as part of the woman that you love, and now that you're in that relationship, you're going, I don't like the timekeeping. Also, because you're a PE teacher, I'm just going to add abuse of children. Brackets, sexual question mark. The charge is, I think you want to get out of this engagement. I'm charging you of misleading this woman. That's what I'm charging you with. Dick Slayton, please counter prosecution.
Misleading that woman like you've misled the court this evening. Because you have, haven't you? You implied that she was late. We've had a witness that saw that she was on time. In fact, we were late to getting started.
Can we address the evidence that's just been discarded, or? It was missing the train. That's all I stated.
But you did get here on time. Are you the kind of man
On a
that
different train.
But you arrived on time.
No, he's getting down to the nitty gritty here, which is he wanted a specific
I was getting
train.
shouted at, so we had to make a certain train, and we missed that train.
But were you getting shouted at because you were demanding something from your supposed love of your life that you knew she isn't able to give you? Why are you trying to change somebody you love so much that you got engaged to them?
I'm usually the late
She
one.
prioritises self-care. She's got a stressful job. I know you don't understand that as a PE teacher. She's got a stressful job. She's a wind in the park. She needs a cup of tea before she can leave the house. And you, in your audacity, you, a lucky man, we've all seen her, she's beautiful, you're a lucky man, you're a proven liar. You're trying to change it.
Objection, not proven
You're
liar.
defending.
You're the defence, you're allowed to object. Objection, I didn't do the murder. That's not how it works.
It's going to be really interesting, isn't it? Because your defence lawyer is a known feminist. So I'm looking
Requesting change of counsel. Can I have Wayne?
Wayne doesn't know what's going on. Wayne's never seen people, he can't read them. You cannot change counsel. I have full confidence in your counsel, as should you. Okay.
He's an incredible sexist. He's trying to get his female counsel removed.
I'm going to increase the charge for misogyny. Just pause you for a second then. I'm so sorry then.
Wayne looks qualified to me.
And that's all it matters for a straight white man. They look qualified.
Thank you, Vince Layton, for the prosecution. In what is possibly the hardest defence case anyone has ever had to mount, we have a man here accused of, let's call it what it is, gaslighting his partner. He's accused of being a misogynist.
Objection.
And you're not allowed to object. You're the defendant. I'm the judge. I speak. You shut the fuck up now for your own sake.
I'd like to request a voir dire.
A what?
A voir dire. I would like to change the jury.
You'd like to get rid of the entire jury.
Just the women? Or?
Hold on. Dan, you're trying to endear yourself to this lady. Because they ultimately decide whether or not you're innocent or guilty, okay? I know that when you came up here and you said PE teacher, everyone in the room internally went, fuck him, right? That doesn't have to be the case, Dan, okay? Everything that you've got is now riding on this woman's shoulders. She has the expertise, she has the talent to defend you. Give her what you can to help you in these awful charges, which include misogyny, gaslighting and paedophilia. Fill your belly, fill your hands.
Right. I am like all of you. Ladies, gentlemen, most of you. I do not like my client. I don't like him at all, one bit. I think he's an arsehole. But I have to say, being an arsehole, a nitwit, a complete incompetent male. Like, not all men. I can see by the fact that some of you are nodding and laughing that you're a bit more woke than my clients. But I would say that this man has no idea what the fuck he's doing at any moment in his life. Okay? And in order for a crime to be a crime, you need not only the crime itself, known as actus rea, Latin. See, women can speak Latin too. You also need mens rea.
Mens rea.
Turn around. Just some objectification for you there. Welcome to our world. Yes, mens rea would mean the mental capacity to know that what he is doing is an actual crime. This man clearly had trouble making a cup of tea. They missed a train because it's like, women normally do this.
Objection.
You're not allowed to object, Dan.
I'm going to get you off,
Miss Pelly,
you idiot.
Miss Pelly, are you mounting a defence of insanity is essentially what you're...
Incompetence, insanity, ignorance, whatever you want to call it. This man, there's no way he can be... No, just lock him up somewhere, but just not in prison.
That's the captain of the defence there on the floor. Dan, you stand accused of being a complete unreconstructed misogynist, and I appreciate that there's a lot of pressure for you to come up in front of a lot of people, so I appreciate, we've made some harsh judgments about your character. So I appreciate you taking it in good stead, Dan, I really do. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you still get paid more, am I right? Yeah. So... but that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get off, Dan. If you agree with the defence, please cheer on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you didn't listen properly though, did you?
No take-backs.
If you agree with the prosecution, cheer on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dan, you are guilty! Basically the worst human being on the entire planet. I sentence you to do the rest of your life in your pants because you didn't bring the right clothes. A round of applause for Dan, everybody. We just have some time for some quick ones. Just here, James, could you stand up, please? James, who knows Monique, if you could stand up, please, James. James, who knows Monique. James, could you stand up for me, please? James, you're here with Monique. You are accused by Monique of being a thief of the heart. And thank you very much indeed. And the evidence is that love is in the air. Monique, could you stand up, please? Monique, could you stand up? Monique, could you make your way to the stand, please? Just to be clear, Monique has accused James of being a thief of the heart and love is in the air. I am putting Monique on trial for being tedious. James, does this woman bother you often? Make sure you're speaking to the microphone, please, for me. Monique. How did you meet Monique, James?
Through mutual friend, we did some walking holidays together.
You did some walking holidays together? And where did you walk, James?
Norfolk.
Norfolk?
Yes.
Living a long, happy life together there. Walking holidays through Norfolk. And how long have you... are you in a relationship with Monique currently?
Yeah.
How long has that relationship lasted, please?
About 5 months, 6 months.
5 months, 6 months. And Monique has said that you are a thief of the heart and that love is in the air. How's it been going for the past 5 or 6 months? Going well, yeah. She's described you as the thief of the heart, and you've said it's going well. Monique, what is it about James that attracted you to him? Please do speak to the microphone.
He is incredibly kind, thoughtful, and he's a feminist.
Yes, I understand that that's going to play very well here, as well it should. But if I can get off with not calling someone an unreconstructed misogynist, that would be very, very useful.
He gets up at the same time every day as me, even though he has to get up an hour later, and he'll make me tea and a smoothie. And
oh my God!
Dad, are you listening?
I had 15-hour days this week, and each day he comes and he makes me for dinner after I come home.
Oh,
And he's okay.
can we just throw this out of court and just enjoy it?
I'm single.
Possibly
no.
the nicest.
Monique, you're charged with public indecency. Rubbing your relationship with James in those last spaces. Public displays of affection. This is the ill I'm trying to stamp out of society. Oh, I'm happy. I'm going on a walking holiday in Norfolk. Tedious
Oh no, the
pricks.
walking holiday was horrific.
Fair enough. Public indecency through romance is the charge. Vixlation, please made a prosecution.
Oh, I didn't want to. I mean, it's very clear that it is true, I'm afraid. This is indecently nice.
This is all behind doors.
It's very public. There are a lot of people in this room. Now, you proactively put forward that sickening brag. See, I put it to you that you put this brag in here specifically to make single people feel worthless.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with being single, and you can use any coping mechanism you like.
This is couple-led propaganda. You went on a harrowing walking holiday in Norfolk, and you somehow need to reverse engineer that that is happiness. And you are using this room of innocent people to further your own agenda, because your walking holiday was shit. And now you're wondering, is there a future for me and this man? With this beautiful rom-com display of behaviour that will culminate in a proposal, because in my mind it did. Honestly, it's beautiful.
I'd like to remind you, not everybody's goal in life is marriage.
Very strong.
She would be a feminist icon if she didn't take the stand to kiss the arse of a straight white man. Possibly a bisexual white man. We don't know. We don't speculate.
Yes, we're getting rather tied up in this old social politics here. A very strong prosecution. Vic Slayton, round of applause, please. And with that, it's your time to mount a defence. Public indecency.
Public indecency. What is indecency? That's what I want to ask first of all. Is this indecent? Is that indecent? Maybe I just had a little bit of an itch. Is that indecent?
No.
What about a music video? Indecent?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I saw one the other day.
Decently indecent?
Yeah, it was horrible. I don't really know where I'm going with this. No, I do know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to put out there that nobody really knows what indecent is, because society has lost all kind of moral compass and we're in the gutter.